friends and fans. It's Michael Pierce from Michael's Health Answers. Yeah, I don't know if the green shirt does it. What do you think? Wow, a lot of stuff. Tamahat. It's called prayer bead. I say mantra every morning, 5 a.m. before the sun comes up. Om, oh no Shivaya. Oh no Shivaya. Oh no Shivaya. Oh no Shivaya. 108 times, one for each of the Navanchas, which is the traditional Vedic astrological cycle that's hidden inside the zodiac progression that we know as Western astrology. It turns out in Vedic astrology, your moon's position, or the house that your moon, the house in the chart that your moon was at time of birth, is more important than where your sun is, because your moon is your mind and your emotions. So this becomes very important of your makeup. And in my case, yeah, mantra, not meditation, was the answer, or at least that was the truth according to my spiritual advisor, Phyllis Chubb. Even though Phyllis is not a religious person, she is a professional and a scholar. We quite often look at astrology from the Hindu or the Buddhist background of more a religious thing than a discipline, although in India and Pakistan and those countries in Indo uh, subcontinent, it is more of a science, and there's different types of astrology. So there's astrologers that deal just with your health, and there's astrologers that deal just with marriage, and there's astrologers just that deal with legal matters, and there's astrologers that work with family planning and all these different things. Just like there's medical specialists here, each one has a specialization or a discipline. So Phyllis is a general Vedic astrologer. She has experience as a clinical psychiatrist or psychologist, one of those two. She has done traditional counseling for family uh, counseling. She went from there to Western astrology, where she mastered the basics of that discipline. And then once exposed to Vedic astrology and finding her life's teacher, she quickly found herself rising in the ranks of that tradition and quickly established herself as the leading expert in Western North America when it comes to her tradition. I understand that she sits on the Vedic Seers Council and is invited to all the important meetings for the people to figure out what's next and how they can help us deal with it, and working with people that are on their journey towards increasing their consciousness and thereby increasing the quality of their lives. So yeah, all is bits and pieces of the puzzle. I don't know if you have any knowledge about astrology or any opinion about astrology, but I learned a long time ago that just listen to other people's opinions. Just go and check things out for yourself. Keep an open mind. This is not by any ways a religious meeting or training, although some of the things might seem mystical to some of the uninitiated people. It's purely science, and it's all based on where you were born and what your life mission is. So I know in this space it's very, very important to stay clear and be accurate as to what you are here to offer and what you have to give. And I find working with Phyllis is a good way of figuring out what I have to offer and how I can offer to give it. She also can alert me to when my energies are low, as she did when I talked to her today. She said, "You sound a little bit bummed out." Then she looked at my chart and she said, "Oh yeah, a bunch of your planets are really low, and one's at the lowest point for the whole year. So yeah, I'm sure you're having trouble seeing the bright side right now." So tomorrow I'm going to talk about how energies and the energies surrounding us affect us and our attitude, and how that affects us getting done what we think we need to get done. She also wanted to share with me personally that sometimes the best thing to do is just to do nothing and accept that these things will pass in a couple of days or a couple of weeks, and that you'll move forward again and you'll be where you're supposed to be when you're supposed to be there. Not everything is about plowing on full speed ahead and getting everything you done the first time you do it. Sometimes you have to back it up a little bit and take another approach if you want to have success, or if you want to figure out how it's supposed to work and get it right. So Thanks for the advice, Phyllis. I'm looking forward to having a lesson with you tomorrow with the Webmaster's Posse. And thank you again for coming once a month and sharing some of your ancient wisdom for our Ancient Wisdom Wednesdays at the Webmaster Posses. You rock, and I look forward to your lesson about dealing with the energies that make our life easier or harder, and how sometimes the best thing to do is not to struggle and just accept what is and move on, or at least move forward. Thanks. Have a great day. Bye.